everyone, and welcome back to Keto Treat Day with the Keto Treat Gal. Coming at you today with the sweet treat. And I'm excited about this because I am a huge cheesecake lover. So I always try to come up with different recipes that can, include cheesecake or cream cheese. And today I have a custard style cheesecake. Super excited about this one. And I've done little personalized pan pies or little cakes. I've only made two, so the recipe that I did and what the carb count will be is for two of them. So if you need more, you can just double it, triple it, however you need. But it's just me and my husband, and I don't like to do too many, have too many treats around, even though I'm in maintenance. Like I always tell you guys, a treat is a treat. It's not an everyday thing. Even for somebody like me in maintenance, you don't want to eat treats and fatty things and all that all the time. You just don't want to do that, because even in maintenance you're going to be in a calorie deficit. So so many calories where you won't gain weight. I am 5'3" and I do around about 2,000 to 2,200. I've been known to even do 2,500 and stay around the same weight, which is amazing for somebody, at my age. I'm 44 years old and I can, consume that many calories. It's amazing. But even I am very careful with treats and I don't have them very often. But of course I have upped my fat calories, the fat macro, I should say, because I'm in maintenance mode. I've been doing keto for over 4 years, if you're new to my channel. And in the short 15 months, when I started back in November 4th of 2015, in a short 15 months, I lost 150 plus pounds. And then since then have lost over 160. But I've been maintaining that weight. In March will be 3 years for me. I'm super excited about that. I've been able to maintain that. I was a size 3X and a 26 or 24 jean. I am now a small in shirts, some mediums, but mostly small, just depending on the company you get it from. But basically I'm small in everything, even in leggings. Sometimes I even have to buy an extra small. And in pants, I'm a size 2 to a 4. And I just can't believe that I used to be a 24. It's just amazing. I don't remember being this small even as a teenager. I probably was like a size 6 or an 8. I was never really big as a teenager, but even that is not even that large, but I'm smaller than I was when I was a teenager. So keto is amazing. What it can do for your body, all the benefits and everything. I've done videos on that. It's amazing. And I would love for everybody to get on board. If you need help, I do link my email down below. So if you need and want extra help, you don't understand macros, what makes up your calories and all that, or how to set up a deficit for yourself, I do extra help for people for free. So down below is my email. You can send me an email and I'd love to help you and help you get started. But my videos are very informational as well. You can watch them. I go into my miscellaneous or my keto style mukbangs and recipes, my keto journey. All of that is going to give you information on the ketogenic diet. I've done autophagy videos, which is where you're fasting and hitting that high state of autophagy, which is just rebuilding new cells in your body, killing off the old. Loose skin is part of old cells, so that's what helps when you're doing fasting. They do recommend when doing keto to do intermittent fasting and keto. They go hand in hand. They recommend the lowest one being 16-hour no food, 8-hour where you eat, but of course build up to that. If you're just starting, I don't recommend anybody do any fasting. Just get yourself good and fat adapted and all of that. And like I said, I can explain that in more in detail if you need help with that, but I do have videos on that. I've made videos on that explaining that. And whenever I set somebody up, I explain to them, I'm going to set you up in a calorie deficit. I tell you, I break that down, telling you for the protein, the carb, and the fat, that's what makes up your calories. But I tell you, when you first start, don't even worry about your calories. Don't even pay attention to it for the first 3 to 5 days. Just get good and fat adapted. Of course, it's going to take longer than that, but I just mean get to the point where you're in a state of ketosis quicker so you avoid the keto flu. Those are things you'll learn as you go along too. People can get what's called the keto flu. That's just if you've been a huge sugar carb eater, your body can just feel weak, tired, fatigued, dizzy, different things that you can experience almost like the flu. And and that's people that, don't understand keto right, and they're just going into it and not knowing what to do. When I first started, I didn't really know all of that, but I never really hit the keto flu because I had been dieting for like 2 months. I was doing Richard Simmons. So I was already doing lower carb. And so when I went to keto, which is 20 carbs or less to put your body into a state of ketosis, which is just a big word for fat burning mode. Your body is always burning fat for fuel, which is awesome. But I didn't really experience that, but I learned real quick as I went along. And yeah, that's why I teach everybody in the beginning tried to eat super high fat, basically fat, like a carnivore, basically eating fat, fatty things like fatty meat, eggs, and stuff like that in the very beginning for 3 to 5 days to get yourself into ketosis quicker, and then you will start to lower the things. I teach from, being taught by professionals, doctors that I was taught by, my keto doctor, keto heart doctor, 2 keto nutritionists, my brother who teaches this as a job, and myself of all the studying I've done. I was taught professionally that a high fat, low carb diet does not mean in foods if you're doing it for weight loss. It starts with the body fat. My little dog is walking around here. She always likes to get into the video. But anyways, you want to use your body fat as your high fat because you're in it for weight loss. When this first came around 100 years ago, it was for epilepsy, skinny children. They had to figure out how to help them, with the seizures by putting them in a state of ketosis, but helping them so they didn't lose weight. So they put them on a high fat, low carb diet is what they did, and put them in that state of ketosis, but stopped them from losing weight because they were skinny kids. And so they had this, number between 70 and 90%. And a lot of people think that's what you're supposed to do. No, you want to use your body fat as much as possible. That don't mean you won't eat any fat. I do set up people with a fat macro too. You will be eating fat, but it's not going to be as high. It will be as high as it will be once you hit maintenance, because then you don't have body fat. You need an energy source. You need, to eat it. Then you need to get it in foods, but good healthy fats: avocado, eggs, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, MCT oil in your coffee, real butter, different fishes that have that fatty acid in it, different things like that. Good healthy fats. That's what you want to do. You don't want to eat a lot of processed foods. You can on this way of life, but on the go real quick. Don't do it every day, but you want to eat healthy. But I come out with amazing recipes. Look at my ketogenic mukbangs, and recipes. You'll see I've come up with almost 200 recipes that I've recreated almost everything we used to eat and turned it into keto. In fact, I got some great treat videos coming up and some more great recipes. I'm excited about that, that I'm just turning everything into keto. Keto doesn't have to be boring, and you can make it just the way you used to eat, but just different ingredients. And I've got treat videos too. Go into the treat one under the playlist. It would be under Keto Style Mukbangs and Recipes, it's called. And the other one's called Treats and Keto Treats. And you'll see that I've come up with a lot. I'm actually currently in the process of writing a keto cookbook because I've got so many recipes I've come up with. Quick, easy, fast, inexpensive meals. Like even with my treats, I try to do them, so they're easy for you guys to make, because some of these recipes you look up are so many things to the recipe. And a lot of them aren't true keto. People don't understand that some things that say zero, like seasonings, like eggs and cheese, a lot of those say zero. They're not zero. And that's what's sad, is a lot of people don't know that. Or like condiments, they say zero. A lot of them aren't. You have to read the ingredients in it, because the FDA can put zero, especially if it's under zero. They can write zero because they're telling you you're going to eat that. There's probably 250 servings in there, and nobody even realizes what a serving is. It's so tiny. So that's why we end up going over accidentally, and that's why people slip out of ketosis and don't know why it's not working for them, or they are eating and consuming far too much fat. So you don't want to do that. You want to use your body fat. If you want to get this weight off quick, you want to get to maintenance mode like I am, and be maintaining that weight out, eating good healthy fats. That's what you want to do. So, but yeah, I enjoy doing these videos. I always do a little bit of teaching when I come in. If it's a healthy keto eating show or it's a treat, I like to just do a little bit of talking, a little bit of teaching, because I have new people that come in all the time. Welcome to the new people. Thank you for you subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. Thank you for those old subscribers of you that watch my videos too. Thank you so much for that. It's helping my channel to grow. If you could do me a favor and share around my channel, since I do all of this for free, and help my channel to grow so that I can help many more people. Another thing is, if you are new to the channel, right down there is a subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, which is right underneath it, and you'll be notified of all of these uploads. I do most of it keto, but I do have a nail day on Mondays and fashion on Fridays, and then Wednesdays during the spring, summer, and fall, I do toe designs that match. Other than that, the rest of the week that I can get in when I'm not busy, I try to do 7 days a week, or at least 5 to 7 days. I'm teaching out of those days. I'm teaching 3 to 5 days. I'm doing ketogenic stuff, teaching you guys. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit that bell and you'll be notified. And then also, if you could, for me, shoot me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, because it makes me smile, helps my channel to grow, and lets me know you guys are enjoying these videos, so I will continue to make them and continue to help the world. I do believe this is my calling from God, and I have helped over 1,000 people get their life back, and I want to help you too. So, but now let's get on to this keto treat. This custard style cheesecake was so easy to make. You'll see afterwards, I always do a slideshow afterwards how to make it, but it was just a one of those Too Good yogurts. That's the only yogurt we can have that I know of right now on keto is the one called Too Good. They're 3 carbs. I got the vanilla one. And then I added cheesecake with it. I used 1 container. This made 2 servings. I did 1 container of that, a whole package of cream cheese. Now to go lower in fat, if you want to have this treat, still it's a treat, so once in a while, but you can lower the fat by using the one that's a third less fat cream cheese. You could do that one. And then, so I used a whole pack of that, and then I added in a little bit of Mio. Mio is a water enhancer that you just put into your water, so you can get any flavor you want. I did it with strawberry. I have a strawberry one, and then I mixed in that vanilla yogurt with it, so it made it custard-like, and mixed it really good. And then on the top, I just put a little bit of whipped cream. I did 2 servings. That's what made it a total of 6 carbs for this entire thing, but I wouldn't even eat the whole thing. Cheesecake is always so rich, so I wouldn't even eat the entire thing. But if I wanted to, I could. It's only six carbs. That's it. So it's amazing. And then you want to freeze it. Put it in the freezer and freeze it. Put it in these little containers and freeze it. And then you got yourself a custard-style cheesecake. Let's dip in. Now, those Mios that I was just talking about that I like to flavor my, different cheesecakes with and stuff, it is keto, but it's not because it's done with sucralose. A lot of people can't have sucralose for a fake sugar. Can't talk tonight, for the fake sugar. So the sucralose, I'm okay with aspartame. Sucralose, I can have it, just kind of drops my color down a little bit, but I used to be able to do it in the beginning in my journey. I could have sucralose all the time and nothing happened, but as I was losing weight, I noticed that it was dropping my color, which just means they're ketone strips that you buy at the store, and you urinate on them, almost like a pregnancy test. You urinate on them, and it'll tell you your levels on the side. If you are any color other than negative, you're in ketosis, but the darker the color, the more fat burning mode you're in. Now, some people also buy the blood, which is the Keto Mojo, it's called. You can actually test immediately with that. You can eat something and then test it and see if it keeps you in ketosis. Now, the strips, you got to wait hours and hours and hours. So, like, usually if you have something at this time in the evening, I wouldn't be able to check till tomorrow. Like tomorrow when I got up, I would check to see if it kept me in ketosis. That's the only thing with those strips is they take a long time. So if you want to get the Keto Mojo, it's just that it's more expensive. It's $50 a strip. To do, you buy the machine and all that's like $50 to get it, and then for the strips it's $1 a strip. If you buy the ones you urinate on, it's only $6 for 50 strips. So if you want to wait the time for the next day to figure things out, you can. But if you want to know right now, right after you eat something, if it affects you, you can do it with the Keto Mojo. And I do recommend that being the best is the Keto Mojo. It's going to give you the best results, okay? And you want to be at least I think it was a 1.2 to 3.0. Anything under that, you are not in a state of ketosis, or it's 1.7. I can't remember, but it is over 1. So that would be you on the strip. If you urinate on strip, would be the light pink, and then 3.0 would be you at a dark purple on the keto strips. So, but anyways, yeah. So I don't recommend always using those Mio enhancers because it is done with the sucralose. Some people can have it though, so just test your body and see how it works. But I find that's how I sweeten this. And I mean, I'm not using a lot. I'm doing 2 or 3 squirts. That's it for 2 containers here, so I'm getting a squirt and a half in there. I'm not really getting a lot of it, but that's how I like to sweeten these. There are other ways to sweeten it, but today I wanted it to be strawberry flavor, so that's why I did that. And I'll come up close. It is starting to melt, but there's the whipped cream, and you'll see the cheesecake underneath it, and I will dip into it here for you guys and show you. Now, it is frozen because like I said, you want to freeze this, and I'll show you, but the top part is melting because that's whipped cream. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Wait a minute. That's awfully bright. So let's block out this light a little bit so you can see it. Let's see if I can turn it and show you. There you go. Look at that. Cheesecake custard. Yum. I can't wait to try this. I am a cheesecake lover. Oh my God. Good. Oh, wow. That is good. And it definitely is different from just my cheesecake recipes, like my cheesecake bites. I've done those, or like my cheesecake mousse. It definitely is different. You definitely taste it's a little bit, it's still got that really strong creamy taste like a cheesecake, but it's got that smoother taste because of the yogurt I put in it. So great way to get your yogurt in too, but oh my gosh, this is delicious, you guys. I'll show you up close a little bit better here. We can see the pink. Doesn't that look delicious? Yum. Now you can do any flavor. They make so many flavors of this, like the Mio. They have different flavors. I wanted the strawberry tonight. Oh, that is so good. So rich, too. That's why you would never sit down and probably eat the whole thing. Some people probably would. And you could. If you're only going to do it one day, go a while without it. You're in maintenance, that's fine. Once in a while, you can even have it a little bit more often. But if you're doing it while in weight loss, don't have it very often. But definitely, we got another holiday coming. We've got Mardi Gras. We've got St. Patty's Day. Make this and turn it green, and always make sure you do it with the, when you're doing the yogurt, you want to do the vanilla yogurt. I don't think you would really want to do a flavor. You could if you wanted to, but the vanilla is going to be the best. So I did it with the vanilla. Now what you could do is a vanilla, and then you could do like a lemon flavor, because lemon is yellow, so it's not going to be that bright. And then you could add a little bit of food coloring and turn it green and make a green dessert to bring to your function or having a function at home for St. Patty's Day. And make this treat for everybody, and everybody will love it. And it'll be green, and it'll, be for St. Patrick's Day. And I think the lemon would be very good too, a lemon flavor. That'd be very good. But I'm thinking that'd be the easiest way to get the green, because yellow is so light, the color of the meal. Oh, it's just so creamy. It definitely has the texture of a custard. I love that. Love, love, love that. And that cheesecake. It's just creamy and good. And of course, it's frozen right now. So if you want to let it on thaw just a little bit, just to smooth it down a little bit more, because I tasted little pieces of ice in there. But yeah, just let it, thaw just a little bit after it freezes. You don't have to fully freeze this. I had it in there a little longer. I would say about an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. I had it in there about 2 hours. So yeah, just about an hour, and then you could put it down below and put it in the fridge. And you don't have to put the whipped cream on it. You can wait till you go to eat it and put the whipped cream on it too. I thought I wanted to freeze the whipped cream, but you could just do a little bit of whipped cream, while you're serving it too. And you don't even have to have this whole thing. You can split this in half and split it with somebody, But I'm just saying, if you wanted to have the whole thing, it would be 6 carbs. So yeah, another delicious treat. So pretty, so delicious, so bright, the light. I hate that. But so pretty, so delicious. A nice little personalized cheesecake. And you can buy these containers, like I said, from Walmart. They're little pie tins. They're metal. I've made different recipes in these, but yeah, they're perfect. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I've got other treat videos coming up, other things I thought of. You guys are going to just be blown away. I got some more. I've been jotting them down and writing them down in different recipes. I hope you're enjoying my recipes and my treat videos, and I hope you're enjoying my channel. I hope you are learning a lot, and I hope all the people that I'm helping recently, I hope you're having great success. Please keep in contact with me so I know that you're doing well. And other than that, I hope everybody will just continue to watch this channel and continue to share it so that I can grow and continue to help many more people. I want the whole world to get healthy, and I want everybody on that keto train. And if you slip off that train, get right back on it. Everybody take care. God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. And always remember, everybody, to what? Always remember to keep it keto. Good night. All right, here's the recipe to this custard-style cheesecake, and it's 2 servings. You'll need 1 box of the Philadelphia cream cheese. You can use a third less fat to save on fat. 1 thing of the Too Good vanilla yogurt. A Mio water enhancer in your favorite flavor. I'm using strawberries and cream. The Ready Whip, 2 little pie tins that you get from Walmart, a bowl, and a fork. Now open up your whole container of Philadelphia cream cheese. Put it in a bowl and let it set aside to soften. Once it's softened, go ahead and mash it down with a fork. And then open up your container of your Too Good vanilla yogurt and pour the whole container into your bowl. Add 2 squirts of your favorite Mio enhancer, water enhancer. Give it a good stir. And once it's ready, do this all by fork. Once it's ready, pour it into your little tins. I'm calling it 2 servings, so that made 2 of them. And you can put the Ready Whip on top. I did 2 servings on each. And then you can freeze it that way, or you can wait till the end to put your whipped cream on. And then go ahead and serve up. Now, these are little personal pies, and they are 6 net carbs a piece and absolutely delicious. Now, heavy fat, so if you want it lower, like I said, use the third less fat cream cheese, but don't eat these often. These are a treat, and always keep it keto.